Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Shri Mahaganapataya Namah. Shri Saraswate Namah. Om Namaschandikaya Namah. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Saha Viryam Karavavahe Tejasvinavaditamastu Ma Vidvishavahe. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Revered Shrota, Gandharvas, Bhakta and Bhakti in the Mahalakshmi Narayan Mandira, Swagatam, Pranam. Those in person and those virtually, welcome. Welcome to another Sunday morning at the feet of Lakshmi Narayan. It is indeed my humble abode to implore upon all of us as we continue to bring our mind and thoughts, as we commence yet another magnificent week ahead of us. Hey Bhagavan, as our Shrota lead us in puja, as our Gandharvas keep us in tune, and as we all bring that positive energy, that grace, that poise, that blessings of Bhagavan, let us together worship this morning for those in house and those virtually. Let us pray for the less fortunate. Let us pray for those who are sick, who are recovering. Let us pray for those who are far away from that path of Bhagavan. And as always in these last few days, let us keep our thoughts for those brothers and sisters and citizens of Ukraine, for what is happening and what will spill off of that for the world. Om Tvameva Matascha Pita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhuscha Saka Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. Ganga Yamuna Chaiva Godavari Saraswati Narmade Sindhu Kaveri Jaliasminim Sanidhidim Kuru. Om Apavitro Pavitrava Sarve Vastangatope Vasmare Yasmareta Pundarikaksham Sarvaya Bhaya Bhayam Tasuchi. Pratavi Tvaya Drittaloka Devi Tvam Vishnu Nadrita Tvam Chadharam Devi Pavratam Kurucha Asanam Pavratam Kurucha Asanam. We wash hands, sip water 3 times, cleansing this physical and spiritual realm, recognizing our Bhagavan within this Sharira. May Ganga Devi intervene and purify and pavitra and cleanse. Hands. Om Hastanam Prakshalanam Samarapayami Shri Govindaya Namah. Sit 1 or 2 times. Om Keshave Namah Swaha. Om Madhavaya Namah Swaha. Om Naranaya Namah Swaha. Om Hastanam Prakshalanam Samarapayami Shri Govindaya Namah. Anti Pavitra. Om Kushmadye Stito Brahma Kushmadye Janardana Kushmadye Sarvadevana Kusharaja Namostute. Kusharaja Namostute. Angasparsh, touching our respective limbs. Bhagavan, may we remember these instruments, or this instrument should be used not only for ourselves, but for others, to bring awareness, to bring upliftment, to bring help, to bring aid to others, to Bhagavan creation, to his various manifestations. Lips. Om Vamyasi Astu. Nostrils. Om Nasur Me Pranu Astu. Eyes. Om Akshur Me Chakshur Astu. Ear. Om Karno Me Srotam Astu. Shoulders. Om Baur Me Valam Astu. Thighs. Om Urjo Me Urjo Astu. All of our body. Om Arishtani Me Angani Tanustanvami Saha Santu. Chanditam Vanditam Nityam Avritam Papanashanam Aparam Harate Nityam Lakshmi Vastru Shusarvara. Lakshmi Vastru Shusarvara. We turn our mind to Lord Ganesha. Our very first prayer this morning. Hey Bhagavan Ganapati, may you help us, may you aid us, as our dear mother would have celebrated her birthday a few days ago. Petition in her mind and thoughts, Lambudaraya, Ekadantaya Vakratundaya. And for all of us who are following, may He remove all hindrances. May He remove all difficulties from our path. Hey Gajananda Swami. Om Ekadantaya Vidamahi Vakratundaya Tanno Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha
Nirvighnam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakareshu Sarvada.
Sarvakareshu Sarvada. Hari Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Prem Sri Mahaganapati Bhagavan ki jai. As we perform Ganesha Puja, Keep our mind firm at the feet of Bhagavan Ganapati. Hail Lambodharaya, the Lord with a huge stomach. Please remove all obstacles. Please take away all our challenges and difficulties. As we perform puja, our Gandharvas keep us at the feet of Bhagavan Gajananda.
जय जय गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय 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 गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय 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 गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय 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 गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय जय गणपति विघ्न विनाशनहारे गणपति विघ्न विनाशनहारे जय जय गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय 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 गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय 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 गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय 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 गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय जय गणपति विघ्न विनाशनहारे गणपति विघ्न विनाशनहारे जय जय गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय 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 गणेश जय गणपति जय 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 गणेश जय गणपति जय जय
प्रेम से बोलो गजानंद स्वामी की जय. My dear friends, when you pray to Lord Ganesha with implicit faith, with unwavering mind and thought, He listens to our cries, He listens to our prayers, and He will continue to remove all obstacles and difficulties in our life. And so this morning, we pray to Gajanan Swami, may He bless us, may He remove all obstacles. As we prepare to turn our mind to Sharda Saraswati Mata, O Ma Saraswati, Mahalakshmi, Mahakali, Mahasaraswati, we turn our mind to your Sharda Devi. May you in sync our man, karm and vachan. May our mind, may our thoughts and may our action be in synchronicity, be in oneness. Because if it is, then we will be in harmony. Because if it is, it will be in tandem with the cosmos, with this universe. And even if derailment befall us, we will be able to stay alive. To Saraswati Sharda. Saraswati Mahabhage Vidya Kamalalochane Vidyarupe Vishalakshe Om Saraswati Maya Devi हंसवायने दायने वीणा पुस्तक
समायुक्तं विद्यादानदेवम्
वेद्यदानं देवं हरि ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम तत्सह। प्रेम सुरसार सरस्वती माता की जय, महाकाली माता की जय। As we perform puja to Bhagavati Devi in that form of Sharra, let us keep our thoughts in that form of Mahakali, Mahalakshmi, Mahasaraswati. Keep that picture embrace in your mind. Om Chanditam Vanditam Nityam Pavratam Papanashanam Aparam Harate Nityam Lakshmi Vastrushu Sarvara Haridrani Nirmitam Devi Saubhagyanam Sukhasambaram Ashtatove Pujayashayami Grihanam Parameshwari Sinduram Shashovanam Rakam Saubhagyanam Haripriye Ipshitam Yome Deva Paripurram Tarastame Aviracha Gulalam Cha Chovachandanamevacha Abhinarjate Deva Shantim Tata Kuru Prayakshame Malityarini Sugandhini Mayalahirtani Pujaratam Pushpani Pratigrehata Vanaspati Rasut Panvagara Sarvasu Gandhibhyo Manvagara Sarve Dupo Tvamo Pratishtata Sajam Cha Varati Sanyuktam Yogitam Mayadipam Grihanam Pujam Bhagavan Namostute Om Tvaryam Vasta Govindam Tubhyam Maya Samarpaye Grihanam Sanmako Bhutva Prasiddhyam Parameshwari Tulasi Marupam Cha Ratna Rupam Cha Manjari Bhavamoksham Param Tubhyam Arpayami Hari Pri Achmanam Samarpayami Shri Sharada Saraswati Bhagavati Mata Ki Jai. Prem Solo Sharada Mata Ki Jai. To that divine mother, Mahakali Devi. Mahakali cha vidamahi Shamshana Vasanaya Dhimahi Tanno Kali Prachodayat. Mahakali Samasta Viganahan Kapalani Devi Namo Nityam Arishyami Pujam Namo Nityam Sarva Kalyani Namostute Shri Bhadra Kali Kankali Kapalani Shri Mahakali Mata Ki Jai. Chanditam Vanditam Nityam Pavratam Papanashanam Aparam Harate Nityam Lakshmi Vastrushu Sarvara Om Haridrani Nirmadam Devam Saubhagyanam Sukhasamparam Ashtatuve Pujayeshayami Grihanam Parameshwari. Ab jago maa, 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 अब जागो माँ, 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 अब जागो। जयंती मंगला काली, भद्रकाली कपालिनी माँ, दुर्गा शिवा क्षमा दात्री। अब जागो माँ, अब जागो माँ, अब जागो माँ,
अब जागो माँ,
अब जागो माँ, अब जागो माँ,
अब जागो माँ, अब जागो माँ।
छाया है अंधेरा दिशा दिशा, चाहे अंधेरा दिशा दिशा माँ, तुम्हें अंतर दे हो माँ। अब जागो माँ, 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 अब जागो। प्रेम से महाकाली माता की जय। महालक्ष्मी, as we light Mahalakshmi, removing all darkness, all iniquities and all obstacles. Hey Mahamai, may you illuminize our life. May you brighten our path. May you bring that jnanam. May you bring that full purpose that we are here on earth for, to bring that grace and blessings. Lakshmi karotu kalyanam, arogyam sukha sampadam, mama
शत्रु विनाशाय दीपज्योति नमोस्तुते।
Om Mahalakshmi Namastubhyam, Namastubhyam Sureshwari, Haripriya Namastubhyam, Namastubhyam Dayadini, Namastubhyam Dayadini. Prem to Mahalakshmi Mata ki jai. As we perform adoration to Mahalakshmi, once again, we keep our mind affixed to that feet of Mahalakshmi, seeking her grace, her guidance, and her blessings. As our Gandhavas formally keep our mind and aid us to the feet of Mahalakshmi.
अनदन के महारानी ओजे लक्ष्मी रानी, हे अनदन के महारानी ओजे लक्ष्मी रानी, हे अनदन के महारानी ओजे लक्ष्मी रानी। तुझे करे करे, तुझे करे करे, तुझे करे करे पूजे प्राणी, पूजे लक्ष्मी रानी, हे अनदन के महारानी पूजे लक्ष्मी रानी, हे अनदन के महारानी पूजे लक्ष्मी रानी, हे अनदन के महारानी पूजे लक्ष्मी रानी। तुझे करे करे, तुझे करे करे, तुझे करे करे पूजे प्राण, पूजे लक्ष्मी रानी। हे अनदन की महारानी पूजे लक्ष्मी रानी। हे अनदन की महारानी पूजे लक्ष्मी रानी। हे अनदन की महारानी पूजे लक्ष्मी रानी। तुझे करे करे तुझे करे करे तुझे करे करे पूजे प्राणी पूजे लक्ष्मी रानी। हे अनदन की महारानी पूजे लक्ष्मी रानी। हे अनदन की महारानी पूजे लक्ष्मी रानी। पूजे लक्ष्मी रानी पूजे लक्ष्मी रानी।
प्रेम से महालक्ष्मी माता की जय। भगवान गोविंद राधे श्याम। Once again, we seek the various manifestation of God. Which one appealed to you more, O man? Stay at the feet of Bhagavan Shri Krishna. Whichever manifestation of Bhagavan appealed to you, please be engrossed with Bhagavan. Oh. Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa
Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namah.
Om Vasudevam Sutam Devam
Kamsacharmardana Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadguru.
Krishnam Vande
Jagadguru.
Hari Om Shanti
Shanti Shanti Hari Om Tat Sat.
Prem Sal Govinda Bhagavan ki jai. Once again, as we worship Bhagavan, Radhe Sham, Panchupaschar, we chant glorification to Bhagavan Krishna, in some purpose to bring aid and help to our world, to our life, as we chant.
Akshutam Keshavam Krishna Damodaram. Akshutam Keshavam Krishna Damodaram. Ramanarayanam Janaki Vallabham. Ramanarayanam Janaki Vallabham. Akshutam Keshavam Krishna Damodaram. Akshutam Keshavam Krishna Damodaram. Ramanarayanam Janaki Vallabham. Ramanarayanam Janaki Vallabham. कौन कहते भगवान आते नहीं। कौन कहते भगवान आते नहीं। तुम मीरा की जैसे बुलाते नहीं। तुम मीरा की जैसे बुलाते नहीं। अक्षुतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम। कृष्ण दामोदर राम नारायण जानकी वल्लभ राम नारायण जानकी वल्लभ राम नारायण जानकी वल्लभ
प्रेम राधवर कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की जय। तो बजरंग बली महावीर स्वामी Hanuman Baba in this age of Kalyug has been left with us with his master and Lord Bhagavan Shri Ram. Hanumanji, my dear friends, is among us and with us for the protection of righteousness, for the pavement of dharmicness. As long as you think of Shri Hanumanji, Bhagavan Shri Ram will be there to inspire us. And this morning, once again, in this most treacherous age of us, Kali Yuga, we turn our mind to Hanuman Baba. Hey Hanumanji, hey Panchmukhi Swami, from all directions, as you extradite Ahiravan and allow dharmicness to prevail from all the cardinal points, so too may you look over your devotees. So too may you look over our shrotas this morning. Bhagavan, as we plunge undividedly at your immaculate feet. Anjani Nandanam Veeram Janaki Shokanashanam Kapisham Akshahantaram Vande Lanka Om Manojavam Marutatulya Vegam Jitendriyam Burimatam Varishtam Vatatmajam Vanarayotam Om Kapirupam Bhalam Bhadram Sarvarakshasamaranam Avayam Mahaviram Sarvasiddhi Pradhayakam Sarvasiddhi Pradhayakam Shri Ramachandra Bhagavan ki jai Shri Mahavira Swami ki jai. Adoration to Hanuman Baba continuously as we pray to him. Let us enunciate his name. Let us glorify him. Let us seek his grace.
अष्ट सिद्धि नव निधि के दाता दुखियों के तुम भाग्य विदाता हे दुख भंजन मारुति नंदन हे दुख भंजन मारुति नंदन सुन लो मेरी पुकार पवन सुत विनती बारंबार पवन सुत विनती बारंबार हे दुख भंजन मारुति नंदन हे दुख भंजन मारुति नंदन सुन लो मेरी पुकार पवन सुत विनती बारंबार पवन सुत विनती बारंबार
हे दुख भंजन बारंबार प्रणाम. He is the one who removes all dukkam from our lives. Again and again we bow to you, Swami. Time and time again, give us the understanding, give us the grace that when you are in the forefront of our life, O Lord, you remove all dukkam, destroy all challenges.
निधि के दाता दुखियों के तुम भाग्य विदाता सिद्धि नव निधि के दाता दुखियों के तुम भाग्य विदाता सिया राम के काज सवारे सिया राम के काज सवारे मेरा कर उदार पवन सुत विनती बारंबार पवन सुत विनती बारंबार दुख भंजन मारुति नंदन हे दुख भंजन मारुति नंदन सुन लो मेरी पुकार पवन सुत विनती बारंबार पवन सुत विनती बारंबार पवन सुत विनती बारंबार।
प्रेम सरो महाभारत स्वामी की जय। बारंबार, my dear friends, if we can follow up with and listen to Hanumanji again and again, over and over, rest assured we will be able to climb those barriers, those boundaries, if at all they come before us. My dear friends, this morning and henceforth, may Hanumanji grace and blessings be with each and every one of you. Prem Salo Mahavira Swami ki jai. Prem se bolo Shiva Shankara Bhagavan की जय। तो जगदम्बे मैया परम शक्ति दुर्गा भवानी ही आदि शक्ति भवानी मां, without you our life is useless. Without Saraswati, Brahma Bhagavan is less functionable, and so too with Srimanarayan as a sustaining force, so too Mahadev as a dissolution force. And so this morning we turn to Param Shakti Ari Bhavani. Hey Ma, Daya karo, Kripa karo. Hey Ma, may you continue to inspire us. May you continue to give us that strength, physical and otherwise, to navigate and to place ourselves continuously at your immaculate feet. Om Dum Durgaya Namah. Om Dum Durgaya Namah. Om Dum Durgaya Namah. Jayanti Mangala Kali
भद्रकाली कपालिनी दुर्गा क्षमा शिवा दात्री स्वाहा सदा नमोस्तुते।
जय त्वं देवी चामुण्डी जय
भूतात्पहारिणी जय सर्वगति देवी कालरात्रि नमोस्तुते।
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता
नमस्तस्यै नमस्तस्यै नमो
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मातृरूपेण संसृता नमस्तस्यै
नमस्तस्यै नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः
नमस्तस्यै नमो
नमः
प्रेम से जगदम्बे माता की जय. As we adore the feet of Ma, we listen to appropriate rendition, keeping our mind and thoughts at the feet of Bhagavati Devi.
माता रानी का ध्यान धरिए माता रानी का ध्यान धरिए काम जब भी कोई करिए काम जब भी कोई करिए माता रानी का ध्यान धरिए माता रानी का ध्यान धरिए काम जब भी कोई करिए काम जब भी कोई करिए जय माता दी जय 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 सत्य बोलो बोलो जय माता दी जय 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 सत्य बोलो माता रानी का ध्यान धरिए माता रानी का ध्यान धरिए काम जब भी कोई करिए काम जब भी कोई करिए जय माता दी जय 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 सत्य बोलो बोलो जय माता दी जय 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 सत्य बोलो जय माता दी जय 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 सत्य बोलो बोलो जय माता दी जय 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 सत्य बोलो जय माता दी जय 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 सत्य बोलो बोलो जय माता दी जय 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 सत्य बोलो जय माता दी जय 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 सत्य बोलो बोलो जय माता दी जय 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 सत्य बोलो माता रानी का ध्यान धरिए माता रानी का ध्यान धरिए काम जब भी कोई करिए काम जब भी कोई करिए काम जब भी कोई करिए
प्रेम से जगदम्बे माता की जय. लक्ष्मी नारायण नारायण भगवान, our pran puja, our prana gayatri in mandir. Bhagavan Narayana, may he sustain us, may he keep us well, may he aid us, may he aid our shrotas, those who are in house and even virtually. May he continuously help us and keep us on this path of spiritual advancement. Let us chant Shantakaram Bhujagashayanam. Prayer that you all know, that all of us know. Let us chant with immense faith and grace, invoking and recognizing the presence of Bhagavan. Om Shantakaram Bhujagashayanam Padmanabhyam Suresham Vishwadaram Gaganasadrisham Megavaranam Subhayam Lakshmi Kantam
Sarva
विष्णुररातमसि विष्णुस्तप्नस्त्रो विष्णुद्रोवमसि विष्णुवेमसि विष्णवे तगवा ॐ नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय
धीमहि तन्नो विष्णु प्रचोदयात् तन्नो विष्णु प्रचोदयात्
हरि ओम शांति शांति
शान्ति हरि ओम तत्सत्
श्रीमन्नारायण भगवान की जय. As we perform puja to him, yet again we envision our mind and thoughts at the feet of Srimannarayana. From our Gandharvas, as they lead us, keep engaged, keep in thought.
नारायण करुणा मे शरणं जय लक्ष्मीपति विष्णु शरणं नारायण करुणा मे शरणं जय लक्ष्मीपति विष्णु शरणं
Narayan Sharanam. We bow, we surrender at the feet of Narayan Bhagavan. My dear friends in Vaikunt, we are this morning from that Nabi, from that navel of Vishnu Bhagavan, we all born. As Brahma born, He created all of us and we continue to seek protection. We continue to seek His grace uninterruptedly. Please do.
विपत्ति हमारी तुमने तारे शोक मितारे बब बहारे विपत्ति हमारी तुमने तारे शोक मिताए बब बहारे परम पदम परमेश्वर शरणं 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 नारायण करुणा मे शरणं जय लक्ष्मीपति विष्णु शरणं नारायण करुणा मे शरणं जय लक्ष्मीपति विष्णु शरणं जय 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 परमेश्वर शरणं जय 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 लक्ष्मीपति शरणं जय 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 नारायण शरणं जय 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 ओंकार शरणं जय 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 जय
प्रेम से लक्ष्मी नारायण भगवान की जय. As we move on to Mahadeva, Bhagavan Shiva, my dear Shrodas, in house and virtually, as we attempt to adore Mahadeva, the composition, the amalgamation of all energy in that emblem. As we kneel before Him this morning, Madara Pushpa Sura Pujataya, with Madar flowers, with whatever flowers you have in your hand, with whatever seasonal flowers, we clasp our hands, meaning of Bhagavan in total reverence, with all my limbs and organs and senses and indriyas. I submit to you, O Lord. You have allowed me to reach thus far in life. And yes, as I celebrated another milestone, Mahadeva, may you allow me to continue to be at your feet, to adore you, and to seek your grace. And in other words, coming towards you. Let us all together. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Trayambakam yajamahi Sugandhim pushtivardhanam Urvarukamivavandanam Mrityormokshiyamamritam Om Tadapurushaya Vidamahi Mahadevaya Dhimahi Tanno Rudra Prachodayat. Om Namah Shambhavaya Cha Mayubhavaya Cha Namah Shankaraya Cha Mayaskaraya Cha Shiva Cha Shivataraya Cha Nagendraharaya Trilochanaya Bhashmangaragaya Maheshwaraya
Nityaya Shrutaya Digambaraya Tasmai Nakaraya Namah Shivaya.
Agakshe Bhagavan Arevastane Chatro Sthito Bhavat Yavat Pujam Karishyami Tavatvam Sanmako Bhavat Nana Ratna Samayuktam Karatavasya Vibhushitam Asanam Deva Devesham Prati Pritiyam Prati Grehata Om Sambasara Shiva Janama Hara Hara Parvati Pata Hara Hara Mahadeva Ki Jai. Having invoked Shiva Bhagavan, having bowed to him, we perform Abhishekam, and then momentarily after our lead Shrota, all of us, our Gandharvas and etc., will come forward, perform Abhishekam to Mahadev. In the meantime, we stay fix our mind to Bhagavan Shiva as we chant Lingashtakam and other appropriate renditions to Mahadeva and what a manifestation of the God and Goddesses. Over once again to our Gandharvas, stay with us those online. Momentarily after Abhishekam and dressing and Havan, we'll come back for discourse at the feet of Bhagavan. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya.
Brahma Murari Surachithalingam Nirmal Basit Shobhitalingam Janmaj Durga Vina Shakalingam Tapranamami Sada Shivalingam Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. Deva Muni Pravar Chitalingam Kamadaham Karuna Kairalingam Ravan Darpa Vinashanalingam Tatpranamami Sada Shivalingam Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, ॐ नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय सर्वसुगन्धिसुलेपितलिङ्गं बुद्धिविवर्धनकारणलिङ्गं सिद्धसुरसुरवन्दितलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गम् ॐ नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय 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 कनकमहामणिभूषितलिङ्गं फणिपतिवेशितशोभितलिङ्गं दक्षसुयज्ञविनाशनलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गम् ॐ नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय 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 कुमकुमचन्दनलेपितलिङ्गं पङ्कजहारसुशोभितलिङ्गं सञ्चित्तपापविनाशनलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गम् ॐ नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय 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 देवगणचित्तसेवितलिङ्गं भावेरे भक्तिभिरे वचलिङ्गं दिनकैर्कोटिप्रभाकैर्लिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गम् ॐ नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय 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 अष्टदलोपरिवेष्टितलिङ्गं सर्वसम्भूद्भवकारणलिङ्गम् अष्टदरिद्रविनाशितलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गम् ॐ नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय 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 सुरगुरुसुरवरपूजितलिङ्गं सुरवनपुष्पसदार्चितलिङ्गं पारस्परं परमात्मकलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गम् ॐ नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय 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 लिङ्गमष्टकमिदं पुण्यं यापति शिवसन्निधौ शिवलोकाप्नवाप्नोति शिवेन सह मोदते इति श्रीलिङ्गमष्टकं सम्पूर्णम्।
हर हर महादेव की जय। नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय।
नमो महादेव शम्भो, नमो सदाशिव। जय परमेश्वर, जय भुवनेश्वर, जय शिव शङ्कर। नमो महादेव शम्भो, नमो सदाशिव। जय परमेश्वर, जय भुवनेश्वर, जय शिव शङ्कर। भवानी शङ्कर उमा महेश्वर, गिरीश शङ्कर। भवानी शङ्कर उमा महेश्वर, गिरीश शङ्कर। जय प्रलयङ्कर, जय पीताम्बर, जय शिव शङ्कर। नमो महादेव शम्भो, नमो सदाशिव। जय परमेश्वर, जय भुवनेश्वर, जय शिव शङ्कर। हर हर महादेव गौरी मनोहर, हर शिव शङ्कर। हर हर महादेव गौरी मनोहर, हर शिव शङ्कर। सुख हर ले कर, सुख भर दे कर, जय शिव शङ्कर। नमो महादेव शम्भो, नमो सदाशिव। जय परमेश्वर, जय भुवनेश्वर, जय शिव शङ्कर। पार्वती शङ्कर गङ्गा जटा शिव शंकर ओम। नमो महादेव शंभो नमो सदा शिव जय परमेश्वर जय भुवनेश्वर जय शिव शंकर ओम। शंकर नटराज सुंदर हर हर शंकर शिव शंकर नटराज सुंदर हर हर शंकर जय धनरोवर जय गिरीश्वर जय शिव शंकर नमो महादेव शंभो नमो सदा शिव जय परमेश्वर जय भुवनेश्वर जय शिव शंकर नमो महादेव शंभो नमो सदा शिव जय परमेश्वर जय भुवनेश्वर जय शिव शंकर ओम। जय शिव शंकर ओम। जय शिव शंकर ओम। सके संग साथी दुख नींद को सके संग साथी दुख नींद को दो जान को सके संग साथी दुख नींद को जीवन आई जानी छाया जीवन आई जानी छाया झूठी माया झूठी खाया फिर कहीं कोई सारी उमरिया फिर कहीं कोई सारी उमरिया पाप की गतरी डोरी सुके के संग साथी दुख में देखो मेरे संग साथी दुख नींद को रे। ना कुछ तेरा ना कुछ मेरा, ना कुछ तेरा ना कुछ मेरा, ये जग जोगी वाला तेरा। राजा हो या रंग कसबे का, राजा हो या रंग कसबे का, अंत एक से होई सुख के संग साथी दुख नींद को रे। सुख के संग साथी दुख नींद को रे। मेरे राम तेरा नाम दो जान को सुख के संग साथी दुख नींद को सुख के संग साथी दुख नींद को
भोले ओ भोले भोले ओ भोले, तू रूता दिल तूता मेरे यार को मना दे। ओ प्यार फिर जगा दे, मेरे यार को मना दे। ओ प्यार फिर जगा दे। भोले ओ भोले, बिछड़ा तो कसम से फिर मैं न जी सकूंगा। मेरे बोले तेरे जैसे मैं जहर न पी सकूंगा। जिसमें वो जान है मेरी, उसको नहीं पहचान है मेरी। जिसमें वो जान है मेरी, उसको नहीं पहचान है मेरी। यार मेरा तू जाने, मेरे यार को मना दे। वो प्यार तेरी जगा दे, मेरे यार को मना दे। वो प्यार तेरे जगा दे। भोले ओ भोले, क्या होगा फिर तेरा गौरी जो रूठ जाए, शंकर तेरे माथी का चंदा जो टूट जाए। दम 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 रूना बाजे, बम 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 फिर तू ना नाचे। दम 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 रूना बाजे, बम 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 फिर तू ना नाचे। प्यार मेरा तू जाने, मेरे यार को मना दे, वो प्यार फिर जिगारे। मेरे यार को मना दे, वो प्यार फिर जिगारे। बोले ओ बोले, बोले ओ बोले, बोले ओ बोले।
हे तेरे भक्त विनाशी अखियों दर्शन के प्यासे दिखा दो छवि अविनाशी हे कैलाश के वासी दिखा दो छवि अविनाशी अखियों दर्शन के प्यासे हे त्रिपुरारी गंगाधारी। जय गुरु ओंकारा जय 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 गुरु ओंकारा जय जय सद्गुरु ओंकारा ओम सद्गुरु ओंकारा ओम जय गुरु ओंकारा जय 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 गुरु ओंकारा जय जय सद्गुरु ओंकारा ओम सद्गुरु ओंकारा ओम ब्रह्मा विष्णु सदा शिवा ब्रह्मा विष्णु सदा शिवा हर 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 महादेव ओम हर 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 महादेवा जय गुरु ओंकारा जय 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 गुरु ओंकारा जय जय सद्गुरु ओंकारा ओम सद्गुरु ओंकारा ओम भोलेनाथ दिगंबरा भोलेनाथ दिगंबरा शिव 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 निरंजना ओम शिव 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 निरंजना जय गुरु ओंकारा जय 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 गुरु ओंकारा जय जय सद्गुरु ओंकारा ओम सद्गुरु ओंकारा गौरीनाथ पुरंदरा गौरीनाथ पुरंदरा जय 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 जगदीश ओम जय 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 जगदीश जय गुरु ओंकारा जय 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 गुरु ओंकारा जय जय सद्गुरु ओंकारा ओम सद्गुरु ओंकारा ओम सद्गुरु ओंकारा ओम
ओम प्रजापते नमः स्वाहा ओम इंद्राय नमः स्वाहा ओम भूपाय नमः स्वाहा ओम स्वाहा स्वाहा
त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव 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 बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव जिनके हृदय श्री राम बसे और कौन नाम लियो न लियो जिनके हृदय श्री राम जिनके हृदय श्री राम बसे उन और कौन नाम लियो न लियो जिनके हृदय श्री राम कोई मांगे कंचन सिखाया कोई मांग रहा प्रभु से माया कोई मांगे कंचन सिखाया कोई मांग रहा प्रभु से माया कोई पुण्य करे कोई दान करे कोई दान करो सो बखान करे जिन कन्या धन को दान दियो जिन कन्या धन को दान दियो और को दान दियो न दियो जिन के हृदय श्री राम जिनके हृदय श्री राम बसे और को नाम लियो न लियो जिन के हृदय श्री राम कोई घर में बैठा नमन करे कोई हरि मंदिर में भजन करे कोई घर में बैठा नमन करे कोई हरि मंदिर में भजन करे कोई गंगा जमुना स्नान करे कोई काशी जाके ध्यान धरे जिन मात पिता की सेवा की जिन मात पिता की सेवा की उन तीर्थ स्नान कियो न कियो जिन के हृदय श्री राम जिनके हृदय श्री राम बसे और को नाम लियो न लियो जिन के हृदय श्री राम बसे जिनके हृदय श्री राम जिनके हृदय श्री राम
करना वो अब कर ले। जब चिड़ियों ने सुगठी तलिया फिर बचताए क्या हो बतने। बत जागम साफिर बोर बरी बरे न कहाँ जो सो बतने। नादान भगत अपनी करनी, नादान भगत अपनी करनी। ए पापी पाप में थे न कहा, ए पापी पाप में थे न कहा। सब पाप की गतरी शीत दरी अब शीत पकड़ क्यों रोवत है। बत जागम साफिर बोर बरी बरे न कहाँ जो सो बतने। बत जागम साफिर बोर बरी बरे न कहाँ जो सो बतने। स्वामी नारायण 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 स्वामी नारायण। जागम साफिर बोल बरी बरे न कहाँ जो सो बतने। बत जागम साफिर बोल बरी बरे न कहाँ जो सो बतने। अबरे न कहाँ जो सो बतने, अबरे न कहाँ जो सो बतने।
Sitaram, Namaste or Pranam. At this moment, I would like to thank every one of you for attending today's Sunday service. Isn't it such a beautiful day outside? As well as, of course, our online viewers. Additionally, I would like to thank Auntie Dolly for sponsoring today's service. And on behalf of Mahalakshmi Narayan Mandir, we'd like to wish you a very happy birthday. At this moment, we'll be passing the mic back over to Guruji to lead us in Pravachan. Thank you.
प्रेम से बोलो नारायण भगवान की जय. Thank you so much, Lashana. My dear friends, to join with our dear daughter, once again, for those of who are with us from this commencement this morning, once again, pranam, swagatam, and welcome to Mahalakshmi Narayan Mandir. For staying with us all morning, adoration to the feet of Bhagavan Param Shakti in various manifestations. My friends, indeed we are blessed. Indeed we are highly favored. Indeed we are fortunate enough in person and also virtually to give glorification to Bhagavan. This morning, please join with me once again as we envelope our mind and thoughts to the feet of Bhagavan. I want to say thank you, join with our dear daughter, our Sabhapati ji, to say happy belated birthday to that dear mother, Mataji Dolly, who would have celebrated her birthday a few days ago. And this morning, finding all of us together with her to glorify Bhagavan and to seek His kripa and His mercy. Once again, from all of us, Mom, happy birthday to you. And for all those who would have celebrated in our mandir, happy belated birthday to you. And who would be celebrating, happy birthday to you. Shri Gurubhyo Namah Shri Viganeshwaraya Namah Shri Saraswate Namah Om Namaschandikaya Namah Om Namah Shivaya Shri Mannaranaya Namah Shri Surya Navagraha Devaya Namah Shri Omkara Namah Akanda Mandalakaram Vyaptam
येन चराचरं तत्परं दर्शितं येन
Tasmai Shri
गुरुवे नमः
Tasmai Shri
गुरुवे नमः
Hari Om Shanti
शान्ति शान्ति हरि ओम तत्सत्
Sriman Bhagavan Ki Jai Shraddha Tritiya Bhoga Yoga. This morning, as we look very carefully, what keeps us in mandir? What keeps us going in this world a matter of fact? What keeps us doing what we are doing? Yes, we are celebrating with this mother. Yes, maybe there are invitations here and there. Some people, every satsang that they can garner themselves, they are doing. Why is it so? Why is this so? Is because we are just lucky to be invited? That may be it too. Is it that we are just blessed to be in satsang? That also can be correct. My dear friends, this morning I looked at a few shloka in chapter 17 of Bhagavad Gita. Shraddha Traya Vibhoga Yoga. The yoga of the threefold Shraddha. According to this, to give you a prelude, is because of our Shraddha. Is because of our faith. Keep us here. Is because of our faith. Keep us in satsang. Keep us in congregational worship. Keep us at the feet of Bhagavan. Nothing else but our faith. And this morning, before we plunge into Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna asks the same question which many times you and I will ask and would want to ask. Let us chant to Bhagavan Shri Krishna. Let us rever, having performed puja, move in our mind appropriately through the various manifestation of God. Offer prasadam to Mahadev. Bathe in the lingam. Perform in havan to Agni Dev. May he be responsive to our cravings and our begging. May he be favorable. May he be the witness of this ceremony this morning. To register this on the positive side for all of us. As we do this and as we sit very comfortable to listen to the Mahima, to listen to Bhagavan's glorification, let us listen to Jai Madhava Madana Murari. To Bhagavan Shri Krishna, He Madhava, He Madana Murari. We supplicate to you, Sriman Narayana. As our Gandhavas lead us, please enjoy before we reminisce upon this navigation of Bhagavad Gita.
Jai Madhava Madana Murari, Jai Madhava Madana Murari, Jai Madhava Madana Murari, Jai Madhava Madana Murari, Jai Keshav Kali Malhari, Jai Keshav Kali Malhari, Jai Madhava Madana Murari, Jai Madhava Madana Murari. Sundar Kundala Nayana Vishala, Sundar Kundala Nayana Vishala, Gali Sohe Vijanti Mala, Gali Sohe Vijanti Mala, Ya Chavike Balhari, Ya Chavike Balhari, Jai Madhava Madana Murari, Jai Madhava Madana Murari. Sabhulute lote daivikayo, Sabhulute lote daivikayo, Sabhu madhuban ras rachayo, Sabhu madhuban ras rachayo, Nachit vipin bihari, Nachit vipin bihari, Jai Madhava Madana Murari, Jai Madhava Madana Murari. करुणा में द्रौपदी पुकारी, करुणा में द्रौपदी पुकारी, पत में लिपत गाये बनवारी, पत में लिपत गाये बनवारी, निरख रहे नर नारी, निरख रहे नर नारी, जय माधव मदन मुरारी, जय माधव बलहारी जय माधव मदन मुरारी जय माधव मदन मुरारी जय माधव मदन माधव मदन माधव मदन मुरारी
प्रेम चलो गोविंद भगवान की जय. In chapter 17 of Bhagavad Gita, as Arjuna has become so much illuminized, so much elevated, he still asks questions. He asks questions. What did he ask Bhagavan Shri Krishna? Permit me, as we navigate ourselves in the very first shloka of Bhagavad Gita, chapter 17. From 1 to 7, Arjuna interrogate on the confidence or the gradation of confidence, the level of confidence which born Shraddha. But we looked at 1 or 2 shloka only. We cannot go from 1 to 7. Permit me, as we plunge into Bhagavad Gita.
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama 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 Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama
Arjuna Uvacha.
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama
Ye Shastra Vidyam Pusreja Yajyante Shraddhani Vita Deshamishtukara Krishna Sattvam Ahorajastama.
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama 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 Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama.
Arjuna asks, what is the nature of our devotion of those, O Krishna, though disregarding the ordinance of the Shastras, perform sacrifice with Shraddha? Meaning, Arjuna is asking, is it okay for people who do not know the Shastras, who are oblivious of the right of way, but they perform adoration, they perform sacrifice with Shraddha? Is it of Sattvic, Rajaguna, Tamagun? My dear friends, Arjuna is obliged to raise this pertinent question for the obvious reasons. There are people in this world who are very earnest about pursuing the path of self-perfection. Despite we may not know the Vedas, despite we may not know Sanskrit, despite we may not know Hindi or Bhasha, despite we may not know to sing, despite we may not know any mantras or prayers, we do want to have that self-perfection achieved, isn't it? And to this extent, Arjuna is asking that we do not know the scriptures, we do not know that right of way, but still everyone, if you may ask, want to achieve that realm of Bhagavan, Therefore, O man, Arjuna says, we must free ourselves from lust, anger and greed. And definitely in chapter 16, Sri Krishna was dissecting between the demonic traits and the devatas. What are classified as demonic traits and so forth. Our knowledge in the scriptural ordinance is very meager, my dear friends. And though they are not antipathic, though we may not know much, we still want to follow the path. These circumstances permeate all of us as devotees. And so it is most accurate to elaborate on the knowledge, the jnanam of the scriptures and pursue the path that will prompt us, that will evoke us, that will motivate us, if I might say, for the pure knowledge. And this earnestness will bring sattvic adoration, rajasic adoration, or either tamasic adoration. My dear Bhaktajano. And this, where do we push forward? Arjuna here is asking. Bhagavan, Sri Bhagavan Uvacha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Trividya bhavati shraddha dehinam sasa bhavada satviki rajasava tasmacheti tam svenu.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo
Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Arjuna asks, Shri Krishna, Bhagavan attempt to respond to Arjuna. And you and I may wonder, look how many people you and I know. They do not know a word of Bhasha, but they will pray very devoutly. They will gather all their samagri, all their ingredients. When is Mahashivratri? When is Ram Navami? When is Hanuman Jayanti? When is Navaratri? And they will pray, they will fast, they will clean their home. They will abstain from so many things. And sometimes they do not even know a prayer for Ma or Hanumanji or Sri Ram. But they involve, this is naturally in them. They do not have to study the scripture. Bhagavan Shri Krishna says, Shraddha. Trividya bhavati Shraddha devinam sa ka bhavattaha. The Shraddha, the faith of the embodied is in the three kind of Rajasic, Sattvic and Tamasic. The nature of, the mode of. Bhagavan said the doings of a Jiva Atma. All of you, we are all Jiva. He's Paramatma. We are a Jiva, we are a spark of Supreme Soul. Is embedded in our mind the impression of those. This is deeply rooted in you and I. Sri Krishna, and you know this, I know this, but to further dissect and understand how powerful a being you and I and we are all. Bhagavan says this is in our mind a strong impression which do not perish. These do not perish at all. When the body die, the gross body, Anamaya Kosha, many born before this, and this is one is going to go to those qualities, the memory chip, don't be affected. It don't be affected. It go from birth after birth, my dear friends. You will see a very little child from a home, prayers that has been done or prayers not is being done, will bow when they say Murti, will sing along, will say something. Oh, my class has a very little age, you will see tender age. You teach them, we want to have that little accolade, we taught them, we say. But that has been in them and they just bring forth, they manifest it, my dear friends. Bhakta Jano, Bhagavan Shri Krishna says, when this gross body goes, this goes. But the indriyas, the impressions that we came with, as we stop, as I say many times, right, Devi? When we stop in the last birth, wherever we halt, we continue this birth. Right, Ambeka? We continue this birth on the same way we left off. The same way we left off. Someone have the prelude to music, an instrument, and singing and chanting shlokas, not because they are lucky this birth alone, not because they are lucky to be in this congregation or that congregation, but they come with it. That flame is already in that wood. That flame, that oxygen, that gas, that space, that mud, that earth is already in that piece of wood. As soon as you throw that in there, it just ignites. That is with you. That is with all of us, my dear friends. And they are latent in their mind, Bhagavan Shri Krishna says. And the stuff, these great beings, just manifest themselves through these tendencies. Your spirit might say, you know how much year I'm driving them to that classes, to this classes? We are just a mold to uncap that treasure that is within these souls. We are just a means to uncover, discover. When Columbus went to the West Indies, as they claim in 18 whenever history, people don't hold me to this. Did he go and manufacture that there? That was already there, isn't it? He just rediscovered, however you want to word it. My dear friends, this Shraddha, this faith is in each and every one of us. Bhagavan says the tendency just manifests birth after birth. The continuity of this position, the continuation of this is being kept this way ongoing. And by observing these inclinations you will see, and the doing from birth after birth, sanchita papa vinashata lingam. From the sanchita, the collection of all papam, not from this birth alone, not from that birth alone, many births, the collection of all papam. When you bear the lingam, as Linga Shtakamat said earlier, it burn away. In the same way, the collection of all our birth, my dear brothers and sisters, it manifests that faith, that shraddha, that guna, either sataguna, rajaguna, or tamaguna manifests in ourselves. My dear Bhakta Jano, the intrinsic make-up of this Jiva Atma reveal itself, my dear friends, in this manner. Shri Krishna Bhagavan, look, you will pray to a murti made of mud, wood, plastic, you name it. You, look, last week we had a wonderful time in temple. with these group and many others, paid in a pattal whole night, a stone. We call a lingam, the emblem of Mahadev. The faith that you have in that stone kept you here all night. Which other night of the year would you wake up? Unless some disaster, some party. Pleasure principle of the world, eh? But beside those, which other night would we stay awake and involve and engross? Even if you were forced to, or Guruji had something to you. You were here. My dear friends, because of your immense faith. And that is in you. And I just need to strike that fire. I just need to evoke the energy in you to allow you to be here. My dear friends, Bhagavan Shri Krishna, in one more sloka, will close. He continued to lament. This is the power you have. This is the energy you have, my dear devotee. Please do not lose that faith. Let it manifest. Because who manifested? Shri Krishna. Permit me as we enter into Bhagavad Gita. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol.
Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol.
Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol.
Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol.
Sattvanurupa Sarabhasha Shraddha Bhavati Bharata. Sattvanurupa Sarvasya Shraddha Bhavati Bharata. Shraddha Mayoyam Purusho Yo Yastati Pase Basa. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari
Bol. Jai Jai Radha Ramana
Hari Bol. Bolo Hari.
Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol.
Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Jai Jai Radha
Ramana Hari Bol.
Everybody.
Jai Jai Radha
Ramana Hari Bol.
Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol.
Jai Jai Radha Ramana
Hari Bol. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol.
And if you may make some time, chapter 17, shloka 1, 2, and 3 we cover this morning. We won't go forward in there. But just elaborate on this shloka, Bhagavan continued to tell of the great glory of his manifestation. You and I. The Shraddha, the faith of every man, O Bharata, or the inhabitant of Bharati Desh, is in accordance with our natural disposition. If that wasn't clear prior to, he further exhibit clarity. He says, man, his creation is of Shraddha. My dear friends, what that Shraddha is? What is that Shraddha, that faith, that firmness, that fortitude? Free will comes increasingly into play as beings, as His creation evolve in existence. Look from a child. From a time a baby is born, you have to fix, you have to turn their head, you have to, But eventually, they could put their boots on. Eventually, they can zip up. Eventually, can put their own jacket on. And they evolve. They evolve. My dear friends. The higher they be, as you grow older, look, as you grow older, you don't need somebody to zip up your back for girls. They can manage doing it themselves. Or comb their hair and so forth. But when they're little, and of course other things for us, as you evolve, as we move from the plant world or animal world, and we come into Manushya, we evolve into existence, Bhagavan says. And the higher the being, the more its free will is evident. When you're little, can you do whatever you want at home? No, we have to follow rules and regulations. And even if you're still big, I know, you gotta follow still rules and regulations. You think you're big? No, you're not. You gotta come in before this time. And even if you're married and you have your own home, you still have to let your mother and father know I'm home. That's a good thing too. My dear friends, this existence evolves at the human level, and it comes bold in relief. Destiny of man, Bhagavan Shri Krishna is saying, is shaped by the use of his or her faculty, his intelligence, as it's put to work. That is called Shraddha. That is called your faith. Your free will to direct your energy, your sentiments, your love to Bhagavan. The endeavor to worship in a particular way, shape or form. The prerogative of man, not to sleep but to observe Mahashivratri. Not to be home and sleeping this morning, as all of us would love to do. A little extra is always scary or far away. But we all choose the prerogative. We choose to be here. And that is because your indriyas, your good faith, that bhakti, that devotion, that godlike quality in you, my dear friends, predominate you this morning. Bhakta Jano, it is important for you and I to understand this. The attitude assumed by the mind characterize its Shraddha, the faith that you have. It really awakens the reality. Sometimes you said, I'm going to fast for 5 Saturdays. Or I'm going to fast for all this Navaratri. I'm not only going to stay away from prohibited bhojan, but I'm going to stay away from salt. You give yourself this challenge. You try it. Maybe you fail once. Or I'm going to stay all night up and so forth. My dear friends, this zeal, this dedication, this duty discharge, this duty bound by you is God manifesting in you. Is Bhagavan Shri Krishna working through you and I, because we are his manifestation in this world. To bring closure, to bring blessing into this world is through you and I. Dear devotees, man's Shraddha is the confidence in him, the faith of an ideal servant, chosen with reverence. This guides us, my dear friends. You look, Nachiketa and Katha Upanishads, this is how that faith has been expounded or shown. That Nachiketa in Katha Upanishad, fame is the model of Shraddha. His father was performing the Vishvajit Yagya. And his father Gautama was performing this Yagya. And for Nachiketa as a young boy, he thought it was defective. These cows that his father was daning kare was mager and meager. They were not young and good looking, he thought. And to atone for his father shortfall, Nachiketa says, who would you offer me, the son? Who would you offer me to ramify what has gone wrong there? He went to his father, probed him like any little child, and you just get angry when you answer them anything. He said, I'll give you to Yama. Nachiketa's father, Gautama said, I'll give you to Yamaraj, the god of death. And you know a child? You don't tell them something, you don't promise them. Year go, year come, they remember. Huh? The worst mistake to get rid of when you promise them, right, Mira? But I come back remembering. Where's my lollipop next morning? God, you might forget. You might forget early morning and brush your teeth and want a lollipop again still. Kids, pure at mind, my dear friends. This was Nachiketa and he hold on that. And he had to be delivered to Yamaraj Bhagavan. My dear friends, he had to be delivered to Yamaraj. And we know this story. Many times this has been given to us. He was given to Yamaraj. He met with Yamaraj. He was given 3 boon. He asked the very first, may I see you, O Yamaraj, to pacify the wrongdoings of my dear father. To atone for what he think was wrong his father was doing, his parent, in that yagya, the Vishnajit yagya. May this boon that you give me allow him to elevate from that dukkha. The second boon was for all on earth. When Yamaraj promised him 3 boons, may everybody able to elevate themselves. May the prosperity and enjoyment of what you're giving me today, may that fall on everyone upon earth, O Yamaraj. And lastly, he asks for that supreme knowledge. And before all of this in Katha Upanishad, Yamaraj tried to get rid of him by giving him anything he wants. Like opening the cookie jar and tell the kid, pick what you want. And you get rid of them again, right? But Nachiketa was young, but he was intelligent. He did not fall for that. He said, Yama, I want none of those. Yama said, I'll make you the king of Yamaraj. He said, I'm not silly. After a point, I'm only the king of Yamaraj for a period of time. And when my turn is up, what happened to me? I gotta go back again. I don't even want that. That is even short-lived. I don't want him to be the... Yamaraj is only a portfolio, a position. It's not forever. That portfolio, there are different people manifest to be Yamaraj, but that portfolio, like CEO, no? It don't change CEO, but different people take the role, isn't it? Same way. Nachiketa didn't fall for that, my friends. He says, I want that supreme knowledge that could lift our people, that pure knowledge. And Yamaraj tried all the way to wiggle himself away from that. And he was smart. He was the guru of Nachiketa. But Yamaraj had to tell and give for the benefit of mankind. And my dear friend, the selection of these boon indicate this lad, Nachiketa, exemplary qualities and character and awareness of the ideals of life. And so to you, and so to all of us who in here and those online. The stone soars up into the sky to the extent of the momentum imparted unto it, isn't it? If you throw it right there, it's going to go right there. You throw it higher, it goes higher, isn't it? My dear friends, the tree grows up to the tune inherently given to it. The fertility, the soil, the caring, and so forth. My dear friends, the lotus flower shoots upward based upon the level of water in that trench or that canal or that pond. If the water is low, you guys must make sure when you get blessed to see the lotus in operation. If that water drop, who back home will understand if you can picture and remember. If the water drop low in that trench or that canal, the lotus and the leaf that is on the water will also drop. And if the water rises next to there with the tide, sweet water of course, not salt water, right? That leaf will also raise above the water again. Look at the universe teaching us. Oh man, similarly, man rise to his worth. Bhagavan Krishna is saying his devotees rise to his worth and attain that corresponding Shraddha. Attain that corresponding faith. It is there. We just need to tap into it. It is already there within us, oh man, which is endowed, which is in us. Bhagavan continue his noting more than nothing else. This is Shraddha. My dear friends, Shraddha. Faith manifests its way in all of us. And so this morning, our dear mother want to celebrate her birthday. That thought, you want to be here, you want to sing, you want to chant, you want to offer your dhar, abhishekam to that lingam. This Shraddha manifests through you. I want to ask this morning, whatever is the desire of our dear mother, my mother-in-law, may Bhagavan Shiva, may Shriman Narayana continue to bless you with good health, strength and prosperity. And may all of us continue to grow from strength to strength. Because when we express this Shraddha, it's a manifestation of God. And may we continue to express, say, until one day we merge with Him. Once again, Mom, happy birthday to you. May Bhagavan bless you with good health and strength. And we are very, very thankful, myself and Pan. And of course, whenever you can go on the other side, Anil and Sandhya, we are very, very thankful to have you with us in our life. You know, I say this, and who are closely with me in Mandira and my children, without our dear mother-in-law living with us and being with me, I would not be able to do the things I do for Dharma. Sometimes being the mother of our children, thank you so much for doing whatever you do for us. All is in the code of Dharma. Because when we are out, when we are released, she hold the end home for us. And thank you so much for allowing us to preserve Dharma. Although directly she may not be there, indirectly she placed stones for us to climb and to build that foundation. Once again, thank you always for your love and support. I pray that Bhagavan give you that health and strength, that you continue to enjoy many, many more years of good health and strength, because I need it a lot. I need a lot of more help. Bhagavan bless you always. And thank you for being here with us this morning. And to all our children, as always, my parents, those online, thank you always for our love and support. As we plunge ourselves straight into Arati, may Bhagavan bless you, bless all of us. And please, my dear friends, let us continue to navigate towards Bhagavan. Once again, please join me this evening for Bhakti Satsang at 5 p.m. Please join me tomorrow in person for Shiva Puja at 7 p.m. And for all Parvas. For those, my dear Bhaktajano, please join me. Of course, for next Sunday, we have, while artists queuing up, we have our virtual holy show, Vasant Utsav 2022 Rango Ka Mela. Please join us virtual on Mahalakshmi Narayan Mandir Facebook page and my YouTube channel, Pandit Jageshwar Sharma, for virtual presentation of our talents, our children, in all way, shape and form of arts. So please follow us, share that flyer, and let us, for next Sunday, the 13th of March at 5 p.m. as we launch our virtual show. Let us all stand for our team. Yanika nikshapapani janamantarkatanischa tani tani vinakshante pradakshanai pade pade.
Vasudevam sutam devam kamsa chanur maredanam श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की आरती कुंज बिहारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की आरती कुंज बिहारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की माला माला बजावे मुरली मधुर बाला बाला सवन में कुंदल जल काला नंद के नंद श्रियानंद कंद मोहन ब्रज चंद राधिका रमन बिहारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की आरती कुंज बिहारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की गगन सानंद कंति काली काली राधिका चमक रहे आली आली नतन में बनमाली बनमाली ललत छवि शान प्यार के चटक ललत छवि श्यामा प्यारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की आरती कुंज बिहारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की जय भागवत भगवान की हे आरती पापियों को पाप से तारती जय भागवत भगवान की हे आरती पापियों को पाप से तारती ये अमर ग्रंथ ये मुक्ति पंथ पंचम वेद निराला नव ज्योति जगाने वाला ये अमर ग्रंथ ये मुक्ति पंथ पंचम वेद निराला नव ज्योति जगाने वाला हर गान यही वरदान यही हर गान यही वरदान यही भी जग के मंगल आरती पापियों को पाप से तारती जय भागवत भगवान की हे आरती पापियों को पाप से तारती ये संत गीत पावन पुनीत का को मिटाने वाला हरि दर्श दिखाने वाला ये संत गीत पावन पुनीत का को मिटाने वाला हरि दर्श दिखाने वाला हे सुख करनी दुख हरनी हे सुख करनी हे दुख हरनी हे मधुसूदन की आरती पापियों को पाप से तारती जय भागवत भगवान की हे आरती पापियों को पाप से तारती मधुर बोल जग बांध खोल सा मर्ग दिखाने वाला बिगर को पाने वाला ये मधुर बोल जग बांध खोल सन मर्ग दिखाने वाला बिगड़े को हटाने वाला श्री राम यही घनश्याम यही श्री राम यही घनश्याम यही सबकी महिमा की आरती पापियों को पाप से तारती जय भागवत भगवान की हे आरती पापियों को पाप से तारती जय श्री राधा 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 जय श्री कृष्ण 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 श्री राधा कृष्ण हे नमः श्री राधा कृष्ण हे नमः ओम जय श्री राधा 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 जय श्री कृष्ण 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 श्री राधा कृष्ण हे नमः श्री राधा कृष्ण हे नमः चंचल चित चोरी सुबह सवार सुरत बोरी शाम शाम एक से दोरी श्री राधा कृष्ण नमः ओम जय श्री राधा 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 जय श्री कृष्ण 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 श्री राधा कृष्ण नमः श्री राधा कृष्ण नमः पंचराग चुनर किस प्यारी पट पीताम्बर कामर कारी एक रूपानुपम छवि प्यार श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः ओम जय श्री राधा 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 जय श्री कृष्ण 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 श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः चंद्र चंद्रिका चम चम चमके मोर मुकुट सिर दम 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 के मुगल प्रेम रस चम चम चमके श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः ओम जय श्री राधा 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 जय श्री कृष्ण 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 श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः कस्तूरी कुम कुमरी तू वृंदा चंद चंदन चारु तिलक ब्रजा सुगलाल लाल सुनंद श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः। ओम जय श्री राधा 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 जय श्री कृष्ण 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 जय राधा कृष्णाय नमः। श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः। घूम घूम गागर सोहे कति कथानी कामल सोहे कमल तान सुर मुनि मन मोह श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः। ओम जय श्री राधा 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 जय श्री कृष्ण 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 श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः। श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः। रत्न जदित अधुबन सुंदर कष्टभ मणि कमालित नटवर कनक कनक मुरली बनि मोह श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः। ओम जय श्री राधा 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 जय श्री कृष्ण 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 श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः। श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः। मंद हसेल मत वरनेना मनमोहन महुरा सेना मृद मक्कन मेति बेन श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः। ओम जय श्री राधा 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 जय श्री कृष्ण 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 श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः। श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः। श्री राधा भव बाधे हारी संकट मोचन कृष्ण मुरारी एक शक्ति एकाई श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः। ओम जय श्री राधा 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 जय श्री कृष्ण 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 श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः। श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः। कृष्ण कन्हैया भव भय सागर पार लगैया मंगल मूरत मोक्षर काय श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः। ओम जय श्री राधा 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 जय श्री कृष्ण 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 श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः। श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः। ओम जय श्री राधा 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 जय श्री कृष्ण 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 श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः। श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः। श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः।
Let us all join together and close the prayers. Tvameva matah pita tvameva tvameva bandhuscha saka tvameva vidya dravinam
त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव
त्वमेव सर्वं मम
देव देव
ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय. If we can bow, let us bow. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur
देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर् साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः.
Everybody, Tasmai Shri
गुरुवे नमः.
Hari Om Shanti
शान्ति शान्ति हरि ओम तत्सत्.
प्रेम सो लक्ष्मी नारायण भगवान की जय. प्रेम सो वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय. महालक्ष्मी नारायण मंदिर की जय. सत्य सनातन वैदिक धर्म की जय. संतन की जय. जय सीताराम. Thank you so much to our sponsor Mataji Dolly this morning for hosting us at satsang. Thank you to all our Gandharvas, children, servants of Mahalakshmi Narayan, and their parents in-house and those virtually. Once again, pranam swagatam. Thank you so much for your love, your support, your dedication. Dear devotees in-house, please participate with Aarti, Bhojan, and of course, those virtually, Phil Melinge, please join us this evening for Bhakti Satsang at 5 p.m. Shiv Puja tomorrow. And of course, Rango Ka Mela, Vasantutsav 2022, presentation and production of Mahalakshmi Narayan Mandir. Please join us next Sunday at 5 p.m. as we bring that festive mode, that fusion of colors for Holi. 17th and 18th of March, Holika Dahan, celebration of Holi. On the 13th, the week before, we launched. My dear friends, join us online at Mahalakshmi Narayan Facebook page. And of course, my YouTube channel, Pani Jageshwar Sharma, as we celebrate Holi and support our youths, our children of the Mandir, as we raise funds for our Mandir. Once again, my dear devotees, please participate, continue to support us, and have a wonderful day. For those online, Phil Melinge, until we reach again. Jai Shri Manara.